South Korea's exports posted huge on-year growth in July, rising for the 9th consecutive month. The biggest contributor by far was shipments of semiconductors. It also seems Seoul's efforts to diversify its global trade links appear to be paying off. Soo-young has the details.
It seems Korea's export boom is continuing as the country diversifies its outbound shipment destinations. The Trade Ministry on Tuesday said exports grew 19.5% on-year in July, hitting $48 billion. That's the 9th consecutive month of export growth for the country. Imports also surged 14.5% on-year, with the country's trade surplus tallied at just over $1 billion. IT products were the main drivers of export growth once again, as semiconductor sales jumped 52% on-year, with solid-state drives hitting a historic high of $520 million. Korea's shipbuilding industry saw a 43% jump in exports on a spate of new vessel orders. But another major growth contributor in July were increased shipments to other Asian countries. Exports to India surged 79.2%, fueled by rising demand for wireless communication equipment and machinery. Increased exports of machinery, semiconductors and displays also drove up shipments headed to Vietnam and the ASEAN bloc by roughly 30%. Meanwhile, shipments of chips and steel to China and Japan continued to grow for the 9th straight month. Trade with the US also picked up 7%, despite a significant fall in exports of automobiles and household electronics. Experts say Korea must continue to increase and strengthen its trade links in the face of various global uncertainties that could affect its exports down the line. Risk factors include US trade actions against Korean goods and businesses, as well as a possible slide in global oil prices and financial market uncertainties, as the US Federal Reserve looks to reduce its balance sheets.
With the world economy is set to recover steadily this year, exports are forecast to maintain an upward trend for the rest of the year, albeit slower than the pace we've seen so far. Demand for semiconductors is likely to continue growing, but the hike in unit prices is projected to soon lose steam.
Aside from traditional export items such as machinery and IT products, the analyst also said consumer goods such as household products and cosmetics have also seen growing demand in emerging markets, showing potential for further growth. Soo-young, Arirang News.